Hey guys.
What's up, y'all?
It's Mariah.
And it's Zay.
And today we're gonna be reacting to
3 True McDonald's Horror Stories Animated.
I like watching these videos.
Yeah, we actually haven't watched horror stories animated in a minute, so
yeah.
Just lock in with us, y'all.
Well, actually, I did last night and the day after that. I like these.
Alright, let's get into it though.
Okay.
Enough talking.
I personally felt weird about clowns, but dressing up a Ronald McDonald's paid me well. Handling fake smiles and balloons all day to the kids, I barely got time to sit or even go to the washroom that night. So, when it was just 10 minutes before closing, and the restaurant had emptied, I quickly rushed to release myself. Once I came back, the cashier told me a woman was looking for me. I thought it would be just another parent.
If I had to dress up as Ronald McDonald all day at McDonald's, I ain't gonna lie, I would scare the kids on purpose just for the fun of it.
That's messed up.
Hey.
That's messed up.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Waiting to pose their kid with a hideous-looking clown. I asked the cashier where the woman they pointing at the exit. A frail, middle-aged woman was standing outside the McDonald's. She was looking at the sky with a smile on her face. I walked up to her and asked, ma'am, you were looking for me? She slowly looked down, and we made eye contact. In that very moment, a rush of discomfort flowed down my spine. I don't know why, but the woman's stare gave me the creeps.
Her dumbass.
She blinked twice, then said,
"My son, ever struggled to get a credit card when you have poor or no credit? Then you need Self. Simply download the app and apply."
He wanted a photo with you. He just loves Ronald.
I looked around awkwardly, smiling. So where is he? She thought for a second, then asked,
Who?
Your son, ma'am. A pale sadness dawned at her.
He's sick. Can you come with me?
That's a red flag, because why did she just say who? Like, that's a red flag.
Definitely.
He's waiting for you.
I felt bad for judging her too quick. Poor woman must have left the sick kid at home, promising a picture with me. Seeing me quiet, she spoke again.
I'll pay you if you see my son and click a photo with him.
Any other time I would have done this for free, but at that moment I too needed the money bad, so I happily agreed. I went back into the McDonald's, got my money from the manager, and started following the woman to her house. On the way, I thought she would explain what's going on with her son, but surprisingly, the entire time, she didn't even mention the kid once. She just kept walking ahead of me, quietly. I guess she was already worried about her life, so I didn't bother with any more questions either. As we walked, houses passed us. Streets that led to those houses went away, but we didn't stop. I wanted to ask her where we were going, but again, I hesitated. After walking for 15 minutes straight, we left the suburbs and got onto a narrow, dusty road. I was getting really confused, so finally I asked her, "How far is your house?" She stopped suddenly, turned back, and looked at me like I had said something stupid.
Why would I take it to my house?
She said with confusion on her face. "To see your kid? You said your son..." She didn't let me finish.
Oh no, my son is not at home.
He needs to go
He's waiting
run
for us at the cemetery.
The nonchalant tone of her voice sent a shiver down my spine. What the hell is going on? Where is she taking me? I asked her why her son is at the cemetery, but she didn't reply anymore, just kept walking.
A hint
of shady business alerted my mind, but then I thought, I'm 6 foot tall, weighing 170 pounds. On the other hand, this woman is thin as a twig. What harm could she do me? Also, she said she's going to pay, so let's see what she's up to. We did stop outside a cemetery. Pushing the rusty, creaking gate, she took me to a child's grave. That's when the truth hit me. Her son is already dead. Pointing at an epitaph that read, "Our beloved Michael."
Dang. Her son is already dead.
R.I.P. Michael. R.I.P. Michael.
sleeps here in peace.
Go ahead. Tell him a joke. He will laugh.
Her wide, with doll-like eyes fixed on me, was waiting for me to follow her instructions. No matter how creepy it was, I could fathom the underlying grief in her stare. I played along, not for the money,
Damn ass.
rather to provide some comfort to this mother grieving for her lost child. I told a lame joke.
Me, I would have said, fuck them kids. Cause fuck them kids.
And for a second, the silence of the graveyard prevailed. And then I heard a chuckle. A chuckle of a child. It's great to say I was on the verge of having a heart attack, and I heard the chuckle again. But then realized it was her.
That's
Lying in the
scary.
grave, the woman was laughing like a kid.
Her ass look creepy. I would have left. Like, how can you look at that and just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow you into the woods for 20 minutes all the way into a gravesite?
He said he needed the money though.
I would
but,
have said, fuck
like,
that money.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't care how bad I need the
I'm
money.
never that broke.
I wouldn't have done that. No.
That's crazy.
No. Especially when you
This
know
continued for probably
you're,
a few
especially when you know you're in the woods. Like,
I wouldn't even let that bitch take me into the woods.
seconds, but it felt like eternity. Standing in a graveyard with a deranged woman in front of her child's grave. There I was. Creepy-ass Ronald McDonald felt less scary at that moment. I couldn't play along anymore. I turned around and started walking. I didn't run, because if that woman chased me, I definitely would have had a heart attack. I walked faster and faster. She screamed from behind.
Wait! Michael wants a picture with you! Wait!
Fuck Michael.
I could see her following me.
The
but
graveyard
she was
Michael
physically weak,
was a picture?
hence couldn't match my pace.
that's actually
She
kind of
kept
scary.
pleading with me to come back, but I didn't. That was the last time I took the gig to dress as Ronald. I feared the woman would come again the next day, asking me to go back to the grave of her dead son because every kid wanted to click picture with Ronald McDonald's.
Who? Like Ronald McDonald? Nah, I can't say that. Because I remember when Ronald McDonald came to my school when I was younger. So, yeah, I can't say that. I can't say he's not that famous because he really was at that time.
Yeah, he was famous.
But did he come to your school?
He didn't come to my school.
Lame.
He didn't come to my school.
He came to mine. He gave us all McDonald's.
Really?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say. Must be nice.
Last week, my sister went
Story
on a
two.
business trip, leaving my nephew at my place. My nephew loves me because I have always been the fun uncle for him.
Does
There
he?
was no strict bedtime or constant banning of fast foods at my place. We had a fun week, and on our last day together, we decided to go to McDonald's for burgers. When we reached, the first thing that caught my mind was how busy the restaurant was. I placed the order and picked up the food. Just then, my nephew pointed to a seat where a middle-aged man was also sitting. I didn't think much, and we sat down. There was a long-cut mark on his right cheek.
Why would you sit right
Appeared
across
pretty
from him?
fresh.
No, for
Happy
real.
Meal, huh? Let's see what toys you got. Ricky looked at me with timid eyes, and I nodded at him. He showed his Minion toys to the man. The man took a keen interest in the toys, which gave me weird vibes. The man kept talking about how he loves McDonald's toys.
You give me weird vibes by sitting across from him.
There probably wasn't any more chairs left, babe.
Man, stand up. Or just go
They
back in
probably
the
want to
car
sit.
and go eat in the car.
I mean,
Who the hell eats inside of McDonald's?
I
No,
ate
just
inside
a-
of McDonald's.
Just a voluntarily. Let's go order at McDonald's and eat in. No,
I ate inside of
nobody's doing
McDonald's.
that.
I ate inside of McDonald's.
Nobody's doing
I did.
that.
Because each one is unique. Then went on saying the previous toys used to be more exciting, but it was a shame they got banned. Now that interested Ricky, and he started talking to the man as well. It was all a casual convo, so I didn't see any harm in it. But now, when I look back, I realize what a grave mistake it was. Why did they ban the toys?
First mistake was sitting across from him.
Some people thought they were wrong. Wrong? Why? I expected the man to discuss any hazardous factor about the old McDonald's toys. Still, instead, he put his hand into his pocket. I watched him struggling to take out something from his pocket, which obviously had been stuck. Ricky got impatient and asked, "What? What is it?" The man smiled, ear to ear, still struggling to get whatever it was in his pocket. I was curious too at this point. Then, I heard a crushing sound of a paper bag. The man took out this paper bag, which had something inside. He placed the bag on the table and pulled out this bizarre McDonald's toy, shaped like a jellyfish. Its droopy tentacles, human-like face, and oddly fixed...
Wait, why does he just have a toy, though, in his pocket? A grown man pulling out a toy in his pocket.
It looks like a pee-pee.
That's kind of crazy. Like, what
No wonder they got rid of
grown man just has a toy in his pocket?
Me?
No, you do not.
I don't.
Grin violated the lines between kids' meal fun and explicit intent. Its translucent dome head only added to the alien horror, making it weirdly memorable and slightly disturbing. Isn't it amazing? Look how big it is. Touch it. Touch it to feel its hard surface.
Oh,
Now here,
no.
I had to put a stop.
That sounds
The
weird.
implication of the toy and the man's sarcastically chosen words made me understand his
Yeah,
evil
though.
intention.
Touch
This
it.
guy is sick. My face turned red in embarrassment, and in a low but strict voice, I said, "Excuse me, I don't think you should talk to my kid like that." His eyes, which were fixated on Ricky for the last few minutes, shifted to me. Kids love toys.
He's a
I'm
petty.
just telling him to touch it once. What's
He's a
wrong with
petty.
that? He doesn't need to touch anything that you've been in contact with. No, you better leave this place or I'm gonna make you. Really? He leaned slightly closer to my face and said, "What are you gonna do? Ban me from McDonald's?" I was
Yeah.
on the verge to beat the crap out of him, but he got up and left.
He's a petty.
That guy gave me the creeps, Uncle Ted. Me too. Let's go home. We'll eat in the car. I was
Oh,
fuming
now
with
y'all
rage.
want to eat in the car.
Right.
On our way
There are
to the
people
exit,
eating
I
there.
informed the McDonald's employee about...
Now y'all want to eat in the car.
I don't know why you think that's so weird. People could eat in
It's McDonald's. It's a fast food place.
Okay,
It's not a restaurant.
babe, people can eat in there. I
Yeah.
ate in there. He acts so bougie. Like, he acts so bougie. Like, you could eat in McDonald's.
the guy, but she brushed it off, saying creeps are all over the world. We got in the car and were about to drive away when suddenly a big hand stomped on my window. It was him
Oh,
again.
shit.
Ricky screamed in terror. Without opening
Woo!
the window, I cussed him and told him I'll go to the cops right now. But
Drive
none of my
away.
words created
You don't
any
know where y'all
in his
going.
face. Instead, he took out the jellyfish toy and gave it a big lick from bottom to top.
Oh,
He was on that shit.
I wanted to get down and slap him as hard as I could, but Ricky was already crying. So I had to drive home.
Great.
Poor kid barely slept that night. The next morning, when I dropped him off at the airport, he was constantly looking around with fear in his eyes.
I would
knew
too.
what he was thinking, but I didn't bring up the man again. Once he got home safely to my sister, I called her and told her everything. I even reported the guy to the cops, but since he didn't do anything physically harmful to us, the cops said they couldn't arrest him. I
man.
really hope that pervert trips and falls into a manhole, because people like him are nothing but filth to society.
Story number 3.
It was a boring Saturday night, and my parents went to visit my grandma. I was randomly scrolling through.
I hate when the females be having the male voices. I'm not gonna lie. That shit look be
I
pissing me
do
off.
too. And then I wonder if that toy was like, you think that toy was actually a McDonald's toy?
Nah.
No.
They probably just had to sugarcoat it for YouTube.
Yeah.
Netflix when Susie invited me to grab a bite at McDonald's with her little brother. I called my mom and told her about this sudden plan. Even though she said yes, I could spot the worry in her voice for going out after dark. But I was 16, and at that age, we hardly listened to our parents. I thought she was worrying for nothing because the restaurant was just 2 blocks away, and I always carried Mace in my bag. Putting some music in my ears, I peacefully walked to the restaurant. It was only 7 p.m., so the place was flooding with customers. Susie waved at me from a table in the corner, and I smiled at her. We laughed, we joked, and we gossiped with every bite of our burgers. I ate a little too much
Damn, I want
fries,
some McDonald's
which didn't
now.
leave space for the entire Big
I
Mac
know.
to fit in.
I just want some fries.
Just when I was thinking of wrapping it up and take home for a midnight snack, a filthy-looking homeless guy approached our table. "If you're not gonna eat it, can I have it?" His voice sounded broken, like he had a years-old cough stuck in his larynx. He took out a dirty, muddy hand from his pocket and stretched it in my direction, hoping I would hand him my food.
Ew.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat it later.
His face turned sad as he said those lines. His eyes sunk deep with pleading, but I stuck to my decision. Susie suggested to buy him some food, but I stopped her.
Why don't you get a job so you can buy food for yourself?
You have
Gosh.
nicotine, and I have never felt better. I didn't know if I would ever be able to say that.
I said this out loud.
She actually said that though. That's so mean.
I'm not gonna lie. That's true though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like being homeless is a choice. Cause it's so like I ain't gonna say now, but because now it ain't easy. But it used to be so easy to get a job.
But again, like you don't know what people go through. Like I
But I'm
just feel
saying
like
it's
that's so
easy to
mean.
get a job though.
It probably.
Like and then you. And
Babe,
then,
you say that, but you're looking for another job, and you know it's so damn hard.
baby,
like-
I literally said not now.
Yeah, not now.
I said back then.
We're not talking about back then. We're talking
That's
about
what
now.
I was talking about.
We're talking about now. Like
Hey, this
that's-
video old as shit.
But still, like, we're talking about now. That's so mean. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, I get saying, like, no. But don't say, like, you can get a job.
I mean,
Because it's hard.
they can.
It's hard. What clothes are they going to have to get a job? You have to have nice clothes. And then you have to have, like, stuff. I don't know. I mean, you can get a job, but I feel like it's... You can't say that. You don't know what they've been through.
Man, people know how to. People can pull cards.
You don't know what they've been through.
To catch the attention of the security. I also exaggerated a lie when they asked us if he was bothering us. In the next 2 minutes, he was thrown
I ain't gonna say all homeless people. I say some. I ain't gonna say all. I say some.
Yeah, because that's messed
out
up.
of the store. They pushed him so hard that he fell on the pavement and broke his tooth. I was happy that he's gone, but Susie told me I was too harsh on him. We chilled
Wait,
out
she
there for an
pushed
hour
him?
more,
No,
and
she
then
didn't
got up
push
to
him.
go
The cops
home.
did.
Oh.
Or the
Susie asked me to wait so her
security
dad could
worker.
drop me home, but my mom had called me thrice already. I said I'll walk home. Saying our goodbyes, I started heading home. Putting my earbuds back on, I started on the empty streets. Headlights of passing
I just realized. I think she lied to her mama about going to McDonald's.
Okay, let's watch it.
Headlights of passing cars accompanied me through the night, when suddenly, someone threw a rock at me. It hit my head so hard that I felt I
You
would
didn't even
faint.
rewatch that.
I grabbed a tree on the sidewalk and touched the back of my head. Felt a swollen bump. I groaned in pain and looked around to see who threw it. Turning around, I saw a familiar face. It was the homeless guy from MacD.
Oh,
He
no.
was hunched on the sidewalk just a few inches away. A mix of anger and hatred illuminated his face under the neon streetlights. Before the sense of fight or flight could kick in, he sprinted.
See, that's why you don't be mean to people. Because, like, what goes around comes around. So that's why you gotta
I
be
agree.
nice.
I agree.
You're so extra.
I'm just a nice guy.
Towards me, grabbed me by the shoulders, and started shaking me violently.
Help! Help!
I screamed. My face was covered in my tears and sweat, but there was hardly anyone to hear my cry. I felt I was gonna vomit when he stopped. Still grabbing my shoulders, he brought his face closer and screamed at me, opening his mouth. His bad breath mixed with his spit, spray printed my face. Blood was oozing from his broken tooth.
No.
I'm sorry! Let me go! Please!
He then pushed me on the sidewalk, making me lose my balance and fall on my back. I forgot about the Mac. I forgot I could fight. Like a tiny bug trying its best to set free from a spider web, I almost crawled back on my hands. The guy just stood there, watching me go through all the emotions before I got up and started running. I could hear his laughter echoing in the night.
Watching.
When I reached home, I called my mom and broke down like a little girl. My parents drove back home.
I'm so confused. What does he mean, like a little girl? Was that not a girl?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Like a little girl.
But until they arrived, I just sat in the living room corner, crying and fearing the guy might show up at my house too. I constantly kept checking out the window to see if he was standing on the streets. Luckily, he wasn't. I didn't sleep well for at least a month after that incident. I didn't go out after dark for a year. Now, when I look back to the situation and think about it, I realize I did wrong the poor guy. All he asked for was food, and I denied him quite rudely.
Bet she won't do that again.
I'm 30 years old now. Until today, whenever I come across a homeless person, I offer them some money as my repentance for treating that man like he didn't matter.
Karma.
Man. All because people wanted to go to McDonald's.
Stop acting bougie like you be going to these fancy restaurants. Like you
I
know,
don't.
dang well you be eating at fast food places too.
I do.
Okay, you guys, if you watch this far, like,
Comment, subscribe, and share.
and
Hit those post notifications. Let us know in the comments if this was a W reaction. Let us know y'all reactions in the comments, and go follow our
TikTok and Instagram. It'll be on
social media platforms.
It will be on our
Intro and outro. So
Bye, y'all.
bye.